Howdy guys, this is Cat13. I'm a woman with a deep voice, and we are in the Gallery of Nightmares here in the Cavern of Dreams. Last time, we completed some pretty nail-biting challenges. That last one, let me tell you, whew, that is something else. Alright, this time around, it's time to head into the last area of the Gallery of Nightmares. It looks like my prediction's coming true, actually. Looks like we may actually beat this whole thing in less than 10 parts. At least that's what I'm aiming for. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and ride on the train. Well, that didn't work. But at the very least, we don't have to worry about, Man, don't mock me. At least we don't have to worry about the fire anymore. That's kind of the nice thing about Cavern of Dreams. If you happen to complete most of a challenge or whatever, especially if it involves fire, it stays unlit unless you turn off the game, so yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Bam! Alright, and that unlocks that. I'll take the chain now. Guys, I got to stay. Ah, crap. Didn't mean to turn around. Thank God these chains are extra grippy. Ooh, no, 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 no. Please don't fall. Please do not fall. I beg of you. Okay, wait for the platform there. And at this point... Fuck you, platform. Fine, I'll fall. What, you eat this stuff? I wonder why you have a bad temper. I mean, you're eating molten rock. I don't imagine that tastes very good. Then again, I'm not a silicon-based life form. I imagine that's what they eat on a regular basis. Now, believe it or not, you do actually want to get your butt burnt right here, because it makes it a lot easier to get up here. And one of the nice things about our good mutual friend is that, well, you don't actually take damage in this game. Instead, it just kind of knocks you around. Which, honestly, I think is probably a worse punishment, in my opinion, than taking damage. Though it does mean that you have to be a bit more careful than in most games, because you don't take damage, you take knockback. So anyway, now we have the Diamonds of Fire. It's honestly pretty cool. I like it. It's honestly my favorite of the challenges, just simply because I love how it looks. It's very spooky. Alright, now this part right here, you gotta time just right. Booyah. Alright. Gotta wait for the platform to finish spinning, and there you go. Yeah, this part right here is probably the worst of it, because you really gotta time it right as they close their mouths. Or you could do that, let them juggle you, and then just jump up ahead, I guess. It's honestly kind of funny. Here, now this part right here is a little tough. You gotta watch the flames. Great. There we go. And now we got more fire bars here. They're spinning rather erratically. I don't like that. Wow! Okay. I did a mostly flawless run of that. That's pretty interesting. And the snake. The snake has provided us with an egg. I do rather appreciate that, Mr. Snake. Don't take that off your hands. Alright, and that leaves 2 left. And these 2 are, in my opinion, probably the worst of the game. This is probably one of the rare instances of bullshit in this game. It's a little irritating. Also now the snakes blow bubbles, which I think is just cute. Showing our influence over the world. Anyway. So yeah, up to now, if you've noticed, there hasn't really been a lot of bullshit in this game. Well, you're about to encounter some, because this one requires some pretty tricky platforming, so yay. Alright, fly on over here, climb on up, and you'll notice this little fish here. Well, Mr. Fish here actually has a location. That is actually in the grass world. So what you want to do is you want to fly back over here, and you need to make your way back into the grass area. So this right here is actually the exit. So there we go. This takes us back into the main hallway, main foyer, if you will. And actually, I'll admit, this was like one of the last ones I did during my first run because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Because it was driving me crazy. It's like, where the hell is this egg? Then turns out it's actually over here somewhere. You know, like I said, just walk underneath the painting. That way you don't, you know. Throw that in there. And you can get your free egg for free. That's good! And there we go. I made that easy on purpose, okay? Yeah, whatever. You can keep telling yourself that. Alright, well, that was the easy part. Now comes the fun part. Locating the last one. Which, if I recall, is over this direction. This is, in my opinion, the worst of them. Just simply because it's not very clear as to what you're supposed to do. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use this hang glider here, and you're supposed to take it up to a specific location. Which, you know, that's not a big deal, you know. Okay. Gotta make sure you don't glide too much, though, otherwise you're gonna fall into the water. And Lord knows we can't do that. And there we go. And also, I should mention that if you have something in your possession like this, you will not be able to use your horn move. And that's for one reason. It throws away the item, which means you'd have to do it all over again. And now, we press that button. And that unlocks this lovely little walkway. However, you actually don't want to use this. Instead, what you want to use is one of these platforms here. And you want to take the platform to the highest point possible. Oh, whoa! That was by accident. Anyway, take it to the highest point possible on the stage, fly over here, make sure you're close enough, that way you don't lose it, and throw it at Mr. Kipperton. And that unlocks the last egg. Now, whenever I was first doing this, I had no fucking clue what you were supposed to do, and I kept trying to use the boardwalk. If you use the boardwalk, you don't get enough distance to get to where you need to go. It's fucking irritating. So I happened to look up a different walkthrough or whatever, because the walkthrough I was using, that's what they did. They used the boardwalk to get across. But I looked at a different walkthrough, and they used a different strategy, which was just riding the platforms. I did the platform thing, and it worked flawlessly. So, yeah. Anywho. So, one thing of note. Before you go into that door, go back to Sage. be sure you go back to Sage and get the last ability. Because if you get all 40 eggs, you get something pretty sweet. Because what is it that dragons do best? They fly, right? Or at least wyverns do. So, if you migrate your way back... And you talk to Sage. You'll get an impressive ability. You'll gain the ability of flight. Yeah, that's right. You have complete control over your ability to fly. This is freaking fantastic. And it makes the final challenge against Luna way easier. Speaking of Luna. You know, I'm not going to finish that thought. Alright. Have some shrooms. Eat them all. Make my heart the most powerful it can be. Alright. And with that, we can now bust open the final door. Sweet! Alrighty. So, on that happy note, I will meet you back within the Gallery of Nightmares. Okay, now that we have a heart rating of 4, we can bust down the door. Now, this door right here is a point of no return. If you do not grab every single egg before crossing the door, you are locked out of doing it until the post-game. So, if you want to fight the final boss with the final ability, do not cross this threshold right here. Okay, let's go fight the final boss, shall we? Man, look at those polygons. Reminds me of a PlayStation game. You! Yes. You would never understand the depths of my genius. You know, that's what every bad guy says. Every world that Sage created, full of orphans, never knowing their own parents, full of misery and pain. It was perfect. Perfect! Wait, what? That's... What? And you ruined it. You ruined it all. You just had to be a little hero, didn't you? Oh no, her mouth merged into one. Maybe it's like the Tasmanian tiger. I don't know. You know nothing. Nothing about art. Nothing about tragedy. Nothing about... Stop. Ben just wants family back. I decided that was Finn's voice at the last minute. Ow. Well, that hurt. Fuck you, asshole. Whew. Uh-oh. You have a horrible feeling. You have to stop her before... Oh, thank God we don't have to walk back. What the fuck happened here? And why is this just texture? And why can't I walk through it? Is it light? I don't know. Ooh, man, this place looks... worse for wear. Oh, fuck, Sage! Buddy, are you okay? Fynn, I cannot see. Is that you? No, I can imagine you can't see. Your eye isn't attached to your face. Then, I must tell you. Luna, I locked her away, deep, deep down, because I was afraid of her. Well, considering the fact that she has kind of a megalomaniacal artist complex, I don't blame you. So is that waterfall going up? That's weird. You must find her. Go through here. Oh my god. It's a sky gina. Any OG Nostalgia Critic fans in there? Alright. Probably not. Into the hole! Aw, hello there. Where am I? God! What does it take to make you go away? Bitch, I ain't going nowhere. You just froze my freaking guardian? You froze my family? I'm about to kick your sorry ass. And I got the wings to prove it. What the fuck's going on with that background? Enough of this. Ooh, right in the face. Alrighty, welcome to the final challenge. This is the final battle with Luna. Now, in order to beat her, and this is really freaking stupid, you have to make sure you hit the eggs throughout the track. If she knocks you around, well, that's what your wings are for. And that's why I highly advise you collect every single egg before you go into this final battle. Because flying makes it a lot easier to dodge her shit. But I think this is probably what the devs wanted too, so anyway. Kind of like you're all juiced up and you're ready to go. I heard some news about Risky Revolution. I can't believe they're actually releasing that on GBA. That's pretty cool. This spinning is making me nauseous. I imagine it is. This is some pretty good music. Very ominous. Oh boy. Where the hell am I? Oh. I was inside the water spout. What the hell? Enjoy! My brethren will destroy you! Whee! Enjoy! Yeah, that's right, bitch. Man, look at Fynn. He is pissed. Why is he so cute? Looks like he's about to pop a bitch. It's not fair. It's not fair. Everybody loves you. Everyone thinks you're the greatest. Well, that's because I was helping people, asshole. Maybe you should try it sometime. Nobody likes me. I wonder why. Aww. Well, he likes you. So happy. That is so sweet. That's like a Kirby ending right there. Fynn, Luna! Oh, thank the stars you're okay. No thanks to you, asshole. Right. Before you returned, the Cavern of Dreams became normal again. What changed? I don't think you'd understand. Luna? Ben, hey, I'm sorry about all that. I hated you, but you didn't deserve it. So, like I said, sorry. Even if you are a goody two-shoes. Look at that little dragon going. Well, I'm out of here. I gotta stretch my wings. You want to get out of here too, right then? Check this out. This should be strong enough to bring you and the weird little versions of you. They're not my clones. They're my brethren. What the hell? Maybe you're blind as a bat. Luna, just one thing before you go, please. Make it quick. I must apologize, too. I never ever should have treated you like that. You were just a child that didn't know any better. You like my constellation hat? It's pretty cool. It's a good thing you raised Fynn better than you raised me. Later. God, that face is creepy. Fynn! You can stay here as long as you want, but as soon as you decide it's time to go, please do. I know you have your own life and world to return to. Thank you for everything. Well, bye. Alrighty, well, that was that. Yeah, the final battle really isn't that bad once you know what you're doing, and also if you have your wings. Honestly, if you go in there like I did with, like, eggs missing, and you're not all juiced up, that challenge can be fucking hard. That's actually how I beat the game the first time. But yeah, if you have any unfinished business, like Sage said over there, you can always stick around and you can always go and grab the eggs that you missed. But since we have a new pal, I shan't keep her waiting! Alrighty. And that, my friends, was Cavern of Dreams. Yeah, it literally was that short. Anyway, yeah, wow. Talk about a quick playthrough. I did not expect that. But anyway, final thoughts on the project. Honestly, talk about a refreshing change of pace. Like, you don't get too many short 3D platformers these days, and to be quite honest, I'm kind of glad this exists. Because, honestly, I think there need to be more short 3D platformers out there in the ether. It was cute, it was fun, it controls really damn well. And if I'm being honest, to me, this is kind of the successor to Banjo-Kazooie that we have all been dying to have. And I'm very glad that this game got all the press that it got, because a lot of people got to play this game, and honestly, I think it's worth it. If you guys want to play this game, if you live in the United States, I think it's like around 13 to 15 bucks. It's fairly cheap. It's available on pretty much every single platform. Obviously, if you want the best performance, I would recommend playing the Steam port. You'll also be getting the best graphics that way. But as for the Switch port, like the one that I played, it runs really well. I mean, there were a few snafus here and there with the with a little bit of lagging or whatever, but it honestly isn't that distracting. This is honestly a cozy little platformer that I come back to quite often, and I'm glad it exists. So, honestly, whatever Benign Studios has up their sleeves, I'm here for it. So anyway, that's another Let's Play in the bag. Next time, we're going to be playing some Everhood. See you then.